egg. तो आज मेरे साथ जो है एक स्पेशल गेस्ट है मेरे हस्बैंड, तो वो है आज जो है वो एग का सालन बनाने जा रहे हैं जो उन्होंने बचपन से खाया है अपने घर में। एंड मुझे बताया है कि उनको बहुत पसंद थी, उनकी माँ बनाया करती थी। तो चलिए मैं बुलाती हूँ अभी।
I'm going to be helping Zareen on her channel today. So I'm going to be sharing an egg recipe that way we used to eat when we were young. We're going to drop our onions in there, and we're going to get them golden brown. We'll let that heat up. Now my mother used to use these seeds, and I think these are coriander seeds. That adds a little.
No, that's cumin seeds.
Cumin seeds. I'm sorry, I'm not a cook. I'm with motorcycles, so. The cumin seeds blend with the onions really well right in the beginning. It almost infuses the flavor. So we're gonna go ahead and get the onions. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and brown the onions really nicely. And the trick that I remember my mother used to do, and this might be a common trick in Indian cooking, but she had, whenever she was cooking something that's already cooked like eggs, this doesn't need any cooking, it's already cooked, she's gonna put that all the way at the end. So we're gonna make the sauce first, and then we're gonna drop the eggs in all the way at the end. So we're just browning the onions right now. That's the main, the onions add a lot of flavor, especially when you add the cumin seeds right in the beginning. I mean, I can smell it. I know you can't tell, but you can smell the cumin seeds almost infusing with the onions. Okay. So at this point, we're going to add just a little bit of water. You get an idea. It's probably about, what, half a cup? I'm sorry I don't have precise measurements because I'm going by the way my mother used to cook, and she did not use all of those measuring tools. She always went kind of. So the next thing we're going to add is the tomato, and it's a very simple dish. And again, this is probably about a half a cup. It's a very simple dish, and I remember if she was ever in a hurry and needed to make something quick, she would have the eggs in the fridge, because she would always have some boiled eggs ready. She'd always have some on the side, and then she would make something like this quickly. So we're gonna turn the stove down now. And now it's time to concentrate on getting all the spices to cook in. And she used to use a lot of this turmeric. So we're gonna put 1 and 2 full things. We're going to use a half of this garam masala, and since I don't really eat too spicy of stuff, I'm not going to use the Indian red pepper. I've got paprika instead. This is probably 10 times milder than Indian chutney. So since I don't use And remember, might seem like a lot. This is actually coming out of, so we're talking probably about a teaspoon of that. Okay, and then we're going to do a couple pinches of just regular salt. Okay, probably about 3 or 4 pinches. And we're going to stir. I can smell the turmeric and the cumin seeds, the onions. Now I'm going to use garlic powder of the garlic. Gotta
We have garlic powder.
If you don't happen to have garlic handy, that's probably about 1.5 teaspoons of that. And then we're going to use, there's a 1/2 teaspoon of onion, so we're going to use probably a teaspoon of onion powder. Now the reason I use onion powder afterwards also, because onions, they do have a flavor, but you do lose some of that flavor to the heat. So to keep it fresh, keep it a little bit more stronger onion, we add a little bit of the powder to it. Now we're gonna crank up the heat on this, and we're gonna let it boil a little bit. And the consistency of this is usually, it's almost pasty, you know, and we'll get some of that paste. Now, we've used 12 eggs, but we've used only about 6 yolks. So the yolks combined with this sauce is gonna give us a nice consistency. We're gonna add this in, just like that. It's all the way at the end. Now we just carefully move everything, mix it all up. If you have the eggs already prepared, boiled in the fridge, this is a very simple dish, very easy dish, and it goes really good with the roti or naan, anything like that. It works. Even bread. If you want to just use bread, it works. So we're just going to go ahead and heat this up a little bit. You can see the consistency here. It's almost pasty. The few yolks that we used 6 of them. They're going to infuse with the sauce, and it's going to turn into, you can see, trying to get some sauce here for you. It turns pretty pasty, and that's exactly how you want it. See, the yolks are put a little bit on the side with some rice. You can put, this is a very nice dish now. It's a very versatile dish. You can put a little bit on the side with some white rice next to it and eat it that way. It's very healthy. You can take a little bit and eat it with some roti or some bread or some naan.
Thank you so much, Sahir. You saved so much of my time. So yeah, I just want to thank my husband to coming and showing this recipe. और ये रेसिपी मैंने जब हम जाहिर है हम लोग साथ में रहते थे मेरे इन-लॉज के साथ, तो मैंने भी ये खाई है, बड़ी अच्छी होती है और आई एम श्योर कि आप लोग भी अगर बनाएंगे तो अच्छी लगेंगी आपको. और जैसे साहिर बता रहे थे काफ़ी अनहेल्थी भी है. बाद में कहना आपसे भूल गई. तो साहिर का भी एक चैनल है जिसका नाम है गराज गुरु. या तो आप जो है आप अगर यूट्यूब पे जाते हैं आप RU Blue 72 करके भी आप कर सकते हो, या गराज गुरु
Garage, GARAGE, and then groove, GROOVE.
Because when you say garage guru, it seems like guru, G-U-R-U.
Oh, yeah, no.
So that's why this is not guru, not like guru. ये कुछ और क्या है?
Groove.
What does that mean?
It's a musical term. You know, it's when something has rhythm, something has a good beat. You can say it has good groove.
Okay.
So because it is a music channel as well as a motorcycle channel.
तो अगर आप में से किसी को भी, आपकी फैमिली में से भी कोई भी, किसी को भी अगर म्यूजिक में दे आर इंटरेस्टेड इन म्यूजिक, और या आपके किसी फैमिली मेम्बर में से या आपके किसी रिश्तेदारों में से या जानने वालों में से या फ्रेंड सर्कल में किसी को भी म्यूजिक में इंटरेस्ट है या मोटरसाइकिल में इंटरेस्ट है या एनीथिंग टू डू विद बाइक्स, एनीथिंग टू डू विद मोटर्स एंड एनीथिंग टू डू विद म्यूजिक, तो ज़रूर इनका चैनल सब्सक्राइब करिए, अभी जैसे नाम बताया है साहिर ने, और होपफुली मैं यहाँ लिंक भी उसकी भेजती हूँ, और मैं अंडर डिस्क्रिप्शन के अंडर जो है मैं उसकी लिंक भेजूंगी। तो डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब हिम एंड डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब मी। अगर आपने अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब करिए, शेयर भी करिए अगर आपको लगता है कि मेरी रेसिपी किसी को काम आ सकती है, क्योंकि जैसे मैंने पहले आपको बताया, मैं चाहती हूँ कि क्विक रेसिपीज़ लेकर आऊँ, जैसे बच्चों के साथ अगर आप काम कर रहे हो, आपके बच्चे हैं एंड ऑल्सो यू वांट टू लुक आफ्टर योरसेल्फ, तो आपके पास इतना टाइम नहीं होता है कि हम जैसे इंडिया और पाकिस्तान या उन जगहों पे जिस तरीके की डिशेस बनाई जाती हैं लेंथी सी, तो आप बना सकते हैं, मैं बनाती हूँ वो, लेकिन जो ज़्यादातर जो है मैं चाहती हूँ कि इस तरह की रेसिपी लेकर आ जाके, ताकि आप लोगों की ज़िंदगी भी आसान हो। तो ठीक है, इंशाल्लाह फिर हम दोबारा मिलते हैं, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़, टेक केयर एंड बाय।